What's up, everybody? It's the Roundtable Sports Podcast. Today, we're taking a look back at the top 25 plays for Clyde Edwards Helaire in his rookie season with the Kansas City Chiefs. And the expectations for Clyde last year were through the roof. He was being taken as the 7th to 9th player in the first round of most fantasy drafts this last year. And I think by those expectations, he probably didn't meet the muster for what those guys that drafted him were expecting. But at the same time, when you look at his rookie season and you look at it for what it was when he flashed the abilities that he has, I mean, you look at the short area quickness and his ability to juke people and make people miss. It is really impressive. And it's definitely that NFL ability that's going to make him viable as a starting running back in this league, because I absolutely believe that he has that ability. And when you're able to make people miss in open field like that, offenses want to scheme around you. And if anybody can scheme, it's Andy and Patrick and that Chiefs unit, because, I mean, they've weaponized many other skill sets just like Clyde Edwards Helaire, where it's different and it's a thing that can give NFL defenses problems. And just like Travis and Tyreek, I can believe that Clyde Edwards Helaire can be a big part of the Chiefs offense, especially when they've done such a good job of upgrading the offensive line. There was a point last year, I think it was when they lost Osemele, that they just kind of abandoned the run and went back to what they had always been doing as far as really blowing out the pass and really getting 15 yards on a pass. It seems like whenever they feel like it with Patrick back there, with this offensive line looking like a really quality unit now, and Kansas City being confident in who they are and wanting to win a championship, I think that they'll lean more on Clyde Edwards Helaire and the running game itself, because they'll have the ability to do that. They'll have the ability to open holes for him. And then, once teams are on a string and they don't know if the Chiefs are going to run or pass the ball and they're scared of both of those things, that's when the Chiefs are really going to tear the defenses apart in the NFL, and that's when they're really going to be truly dangerous. Tampa Bay was essentially begging them to run the ball at points during the Super Bowl, and had they had this line and had they had Clyde really working to the top of his ability, I think they would have been in better shape. Plus, as you can see throughout this film, Clyde doesn't lack for the passing skill set as well. You can do whatever you want to do with Clyde in the game, and that keeps the defense off guard, and that keeps the defense on a string and allows your offense to really do everything that it needs to do to be a winning type situation. So I'm excited to see what Clyde can really add on to his skill set. Does he get better? Do the Chiefs lean on him more in year 2? It's a much more acceptable price now in the third round or the second round instead of the first. So I've definitely got me some Clyde going.